What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Big Sex Wiggins. We gonna get right into episode 2. I got some disappointing news for y'all. I'm so sorry. I want to apologize to all of y'all wholeheartedly. I did this video in 2 takes. My camera died in the middle of both of the takes I did, and I did some things on here that I can't undo. So we're gonna get right into it and discuss the things that I did off of camera, unfortunately. First thing first, when I go to this screen right here, y'all will see there's 3 guys on the traded block. There's a new guy on the untouchable thing. So let's discuss how we went out and acquired Andrew Wiggins. First thing first, I want to say y'all are very, very, very smart. Y'all are very creative. And y'all are reading my mind, some of y'all. So last video, I was discussing different things and the vision, how we wanted to attack this. And I was just talking about different scenarios. And not a lot of y'all, but a few of y'all was talking about Andrew Wiggins. And it was crazy to me, because that's exactly who came to mind and who I wanted to go out and get and try to, give him a change of scenery and turn his career around. But I can't remember the specific person, but I'm going to put a couple of the tweets right here, give him a couple of seconds to shine. And I'm going to put the other tweet that I seen right here, give him some seconds to shine. But yeah, we got Andrew Wiggins. The details of the deal is very simple. Chris Paul, Danilo Gallinari, Deontay Burton go to the Timberwolves, and we get back Andrew Wiggins, Jeff Teague, and then last but not least, Noah Vonleh. So it's a 6-person deal. We get 3, they get 3. I was trying to do some things with the Miami Heat, but I didn't feel like I really got a player that I could really add to my core or try to develop and turn the career around. With the Heat, it was just really expiring contracts, going Dragic, Myers, Leonard. And then when I was trying to do the deal, it was saying that I would get too many players, so that made it complicated and whatnot. We did a trade exception. The deal was off by like $1,084, if I'm not mistaken. So I put a trade exception in to make the deal work out. Bada boom, bada bang. I think the Timberwolves get better substantially. You get Chris Paul as your starting point guard. Jarrett Culver is now the starting shooting guard. Robert Covington is the starting small forward. Danilo Gallinari at the 4. And then you have Karl-Anthony Towns, All-NBA, All-Star, potential MVP candidate as a 89, 23 years old candidate. That's your starting lineup. Then off of the bench, you still have Gorgie Dang, you have Shabazz Napier, you have Jake Layman, you have Jordan Bell, Josh Okogie. So it's some things there. I think that's a strong starting 5. I think they can compete for an 8th seed in the West potentially, depending on how the health of Chris Paul and Gallinari is during the sim. So that's that. And then also, I simulated a couple of games. After I did the Wiggins trade, I was going through what I thought was going to be the episode, and I did some sims. We lost to the Jazz. I'll show y'all the box score and go over those things. So defensively, we didn't really do well. Donovan Mitchell gave it to us. He shot real efficient from both the 3 and the field. Conley had a double-double. Bogdanovic got himself a dub. And then Gobert, 6'9", gave us 2 blocks. And then Ed Davis off the bench got them 18 rebounds, which is absurd. For us, on the flip side, Wiggins came out in game number 1 and said, I'm going to be the number 1 option. Took 27 shots, only made 9, not that efficient. Same thing from 3, 2 for 8. Got to the free throw line 6 times, made them all. I like that. 3 turnovers with 1 assist. That is not enough for me. But I do like to steal, whatever. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gave us 12 and 6. 6 of 15 from the field, 0 for 2 for 3, but didn't get to the free throw line not once. I don't like that. And plus the 3 turnovers. We also got 3 turnovers from Noel, which 3 turnovers from a big man is not, no. Roberson also 3 turnovers. No, again, not really feeling that as a guy who's not going to have the ball in his hands too much, but he did give us 9 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block. Very good defensive contribution. Schroeder gave us 6 and 6. With 1 turnover, 2 from 6. We didn't really shoot the ball well as a team. 0 for 5 from 3 for Vonleh and 2 from 9 for the field, but he did give us 9 rebounds. I think we got a double-double out of Steven Adams up there. No, he only gave us 9 points, but he got 11. Darius Baisley had a very good game with 9 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks, no turnovers, 4 of 5 from the field, 1 of 1 from the 3. Want to see him get to the free throw line. Ferguson, 12, 2 and 4, 1 block, no turnovers, shot 5 of 10 from the field, only 2 for 7 from the 3. Y'all about to see a trait of him. So out of 10 shots he took the whole game, 7 of them were 3-pointers. Now we're going to go to game number 2, in which we beat the hell out of the Washington Wizards. On the flip side, CJ Miles led them in scoring with 22.7 rebounds. Bradley Beal gave them 15, 7, and 3, so we did real good on him. He only took 11 shots for some reason. CJ Miles took 20. I don't really know what that is about. And Bradley Beal only played 25 minutes. Did he get hurt? He's not hurt. I don't know what that is about. Is he on a move? Yeah, I have no idea. That's confusing. But pretty much after that, I mean, it's just 10 points and whatever. Mainly back to us. Shea gave us 21, led us and scored 21, 5, and 6. That's the type of input we want to see Shea give us. We want him to be that type of player where he's scoring, he's assisting, he's getting his rebounds. I want to see something in the steal or block category. Only 1 turnover. Again, I like that. 5 for 12 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3. But then, most importantly, after having no free throws, he shoots 12 of them, makes 10. I want to see him continue to do that. Wiggins, again, not efficient. 6 of 15, 2 for 5 and 3. Got to the free throw line. A block and a steal is nice. 16 and 6. I want to see something in the assist category for Wiggins. He's too talented of a player to not get 1 assist. You should be getting an assist just by accident. Just by playing 30 minutes a game, you have to get some type of assist if you're playing on a wing or the perimeter. Roberson gave us 14 again. Another good game for him. 5 of 7 from the field, 2 for 4 from 3. That's 50% from 3 from Roberson. So that's going to help his trade stock go up if he can continue to do that. 3 steals. Again, another good defensive output from him. Ferguson kind of gives us the same statistical game, 13 and 4. But if you look at what I wanted to point out, the pattern, 3 for 13 from the field, 3 of 12 from 3. So out of 13 shots, 12 of them were threes. And in the last game, he shot 10 shots, 7 of them were threes. So he is kind of playing as if he's been mentored by J.R. Smith, right? So he's just shooting the threes. And I'm going to get to that mentorship in a minute so y'all can understand why I even said that. Free throw, 4 from 8. That's only 50%. He has to be better. I like the fact that he's getting to the line. A lot of us got to the line this game. Mike Muscala even shot 4 free throws. Also 2 from 3. Schroeder gave us 9 and 5 with 2 rebounds. Again, no turnovers. That's real good. 3 from 11 for the field. He's shooting a lot of shots. Schroeder's coming off the bench and he's jacking. Adams, 8 and 15. Again, very good. 2 turnovers out of my center. I don't know why my centers are turning the ball over so much. 2 for 7 from the field. From Noel, we didn't really play a rim protector. Yeah, we didn't really play a rim protector. So I don't understand what the struggle was for Noel. But yeah, we had a very good, solid game. Darius Baisley gave us 5, 3, and 1. No turnovers, anything. 2 for 3 from the field. And a shot of 3 again. I'm liking that. We want to see those assist numbers boost up for him. And we want to keep those turnovers down. Justin Patton gave us 3 and 3 in 8 minutes. Hammy and Jeff Teague didn't play again. We want to, we at some point, we want to try to get Hammy into the rotation. Right now, it's just not, it's no room for him, which is okay, you know. But mentorship. The reason I spoke about mentorship is because we have to go to trainer. So just to explain it real quick, before Chris Paul was traded, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was getting mentored by him. 2K did it on their own. They did everything for me. Even the next one y'all will see is 2K. But yeah, he was getting mentored by Chris Paul. Obviously, Chris Paul was traded. Terrence Ferguson is getting mentored by Andre Roberson, which I like. As y'all can see, they have the clamps, intercepted, and intimidator is what he's getting mentored on. I'm going to change a couple of them. I'll probably off camera do some real deep dive and really look at them because they're not telling me every single thing about every single one. I want to know the detail about some of these badges. So off camera, I'll probably adjust it. Darius Baisley doesn't have a mentor, but Eric Moreland was getting mentored by Danilo Gallinari, which I found very weird because I was like, Darius Baisley could actually benefit from getting mentored by Danilo Gallinari, but for some reason they had on Eric Moreland, who's 27. So I understand that. But what that brings me to is the next point, the next thing I wanted to talk to y'all about, which is free agency. There's a lot of names in this free agency. They might not be here because I did send the 2 games, but before I sent them, there were some names. Mirotic was up here, but obviously he got signed, which I'm kind of pissed off because I forgot I was going to take his rating and Darren Collison rating, and I was going to drop it substantially so nobody signs them because they're not in the game. I mean, they're not in the league in real life, but I forgot to do that so someone was able to sign Mirotic. So off camera, I'll go and adjust him so he won't be playing. Same thing with Collison and I think Sean Livingston. But there are some guys here like Jamal Crawford could come in and really mentor Terrence Ferguson. You know what I mean? Tyree Evans could come in and mentor Shea Gilgeous-Alexander as a 6'6" point guard, but I probably want to go and edit him as well since he's suspended. I'll drop his overall down so nobody wants to sign him. Carmelo Anthony, realistically in real life, would he probably be with the Thunder again? Probably not, but that's where I come in at. I'm the new GM of the Thunder. I would bring him back because I want to see Melo in the league. He also, in my opinion, could help mentor Darius Bazley from a scoring standpoint. There's not anybody here that can mentor Darius Bazley in the playmaking range, I don't think. Maybe Sean Livingston, but he's retired, so I might, remove him off the game. JR, from the way that Terrence Ferguson is playing, shooting a lot of his shots from the three-point line, I might could bring JR in. Also, floor space and slasher, that's kind of how Terrence Ferguson is. And yeah, there's some names. Michael Beasley is another guy for Darius Bazley as far as scoring. Lance Stevenson, Joe Kim. No, like there is guys out here that you could just sign and pick up just to mentor some of those younger players that we have. So I'm going to be looking into that after we do a couple of more trades and open up some slots for some guys to be signed and brought in just to mentor some guys. And that's pretty much been the focus. So we got Andrew Wiggins. We have Jeff Teague, who's on a 1-year deal, has $19 million. We're still going to try to get Dennis Schroeder off. Same thing with Roberson and Steven Adams. So before the episode ends, I'll go around and look at the value that they have in the open market. Steven Adams is an 82 overall, 26 years old, making $25.8 million per year. The Bulls not a team that I don't think is interested. The Cavaliers could be a suitor. We can bring back Tristan Thompson to his contract, get him off the books. Let's make sure he don't have a player option. He probably does. Knowing the Cavaliers, he doesn't. So this may be a suitor for us. This may be a suitor. Then we will get a second round pick. That's all I'm really trying to ask for is we either getting a pick, some type of young player that I like, or maybe just a bad contract to unload after the year. And Tristan Thompson gives us that, and we get the second round pick. I don't know if the Celtics would be so quick to trade Gordon Hayward for Steven Adams just yet. I know he has a monstrous contract. I don't want to take on that $32 million. I'm good because I know it's a player option for $34 million. Yes, it is. And then we would have to do a trade exception for $7 million. I'm staying away from that. Realistically, I don't think it would happen anyway, but I'm staying away from that. The Grizzlies know. Hawks could use Steven Adams. Steven Adams would be an upgrade at the center position over Alex Len. So I could see that. That could kind of make them a much more better contender for the 8th seed out east. Other than that, Sacramento is there. The only thing I don't like about Sacramento is the money just doesn't work. I know in the comments somebody was saying that they would like to see Steven Adams there because they read or saw they were one of the main suitors to get him in real life. And I saw that as well. That's why I mentioned them in the first episode. But the money doesn't match. I would have to kind of bring in Harrison Barnes. I don't want Harrison Barnes. I don't think the Kings would try to make that trade. I think the idea is to keep Harrison Barnes, Buddy Hield, De'Aaron Fox, Marvin Bagley, and then you add Steven Adams to that mix after losing Willie Cauley-Stein, and that could give you the potential to kind of be more competitive than what you are. I don't want it anyway, so I don't think that deal is going to happen. Then other than that, I mean, the Mavericks is there. I think the Mavericks are real high on Jalen Brunson. I wouldn't mind bringing him, letting him back up Shea. He's young as well, 23 years old. But, the Mavericks really like Jalen Brunson. They really, really do. And I know they got DeLon Wright as well. So we can kind of see with the Mavericks that would be a nice front court of him and Porzingis. Porzingis doesn't like to play center. Then after that, that's pretty much it. As far as Schroeder, what his value would be in the market as a 26-year-old, 78, making $15.5 million a year. The Bucks could potentially, that would be good. I didn't think about the Bucks. I don't want to bring on George Hill's contract for 2 more years though, and I'm not trying to bring a point guard in return because I think Jeff Teague might finish the year with us, and unless we can somehow buy him out. Jordan Clarkson would be nice. I don't think he has a player option. He can come off the bench and give us a spark. He's still kind of young. Maybe he plays better than expected. We can keep him around. I like Jordan Clarkson. I really, really do. I really, really, really like Jordan Clarkson. What is his badges looking like? Could he be a mentor to some guys? Potentially. I'm not really sure. And his badges, he has 4 finishing badges. Teardropper. He has 8 badges. He has some play. He might could do some mentoring. He might could do some mentoring. So I like this, but the only thing is the Cavaliers already have 2 guards, and depending on how they play them, Dennis Schroeder may not be needed, especially for 2 years. It isn't like he's an expiring contract. So what I don't like. We can always make this a Steven Adams, Dennis Schroeder, 2nd round pick for Tristan Thompson and Jordan Clarkson type deal. We still have the ability to do that, so we'll look into that. Depends on how the Cavs are playing their 2 guards. I don't see that happening. He doesn't really fit there. They have Ja Morant. He could return. Same thing. We can put him and Steven Adams, send them to the Hawks. Give us Evan Turner and like Chandler Parsons. We'll take those 2 expiring contracts. Make sure there's no option on Evan Turner. I would hate that. There's not. So we could probably do that. Don't know how Dennis Schroeder would feel about going back to Atlanta, but especially to be coming off the bench again. But we'll see. The Heat, I think the Heat are fine. Hornets are fine. The Jazz, this could be something as well. I could see him going to the Jazz and coming off the bench for Mike Conley. That would give them a big boost. I wouldn't want Ed Davis. I know he's a part of their little thing. I would want Exum. Potentially want Exum. He's only 24. Maybe we can do something where, I would want Exum. That's going to be one. Remember this trade, y'all. Remember this trade. Sacramento would be cool. The Knicks, I don't see. The Lakers, no. The Magic, but they have Fultz. Dennis Schroeder and Steven Adams going to the Mavericks. We'll see. But yeah, we're at the 15-minute mark. Around that mark, I want to keep the videos there. Like I said, I want to keep my promise. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Leave any ideas, comments, or concerns in the comments. Talk to me. Give me some feedback. Episode 3 coming soon. We are 1-1. Oklahoma, we're going to turn this thing around. Thank y'all again. Big Stacks out. So real quick, y'all. I played a game against the Golden State Warriors off camera. It's the first time I had played with Wiggins in a new roster. Chopped up some of the best plays and some plays from some of the most important people in our rebuild. So sit back and let me know what y'all think of some of the plays from them. So this first play, you see Baisley comes up, pick and roll, and he's able to give Adams a lob right there. Adams that carried us through that first half. Real good game for Adams. The second play is again pick and roll, dip it down to Noah Vonleh, hits Adams for the and one finish. And right here is a little clip. You'll see Coach Donovan just arguing. I like that clip. But back to Baisley, who had an amazing game for us. On a break right here, I wanted to see how he can get it in coast to coast. He was able to do a spin move, get to the line, reminiscent of Lamar Odom. He missed one, made one, so I cut that out. Next play. Again, Baisley under the rim, pump fake, good footwork, and was able to finish. He had a really, really, really good game for us. Right here, though, is something we're going to talk about a lot in this game. Just real good team defense. If you just look at everybody, look at that switching, giving gaps to switch. Good D from Schroeder. From a bigger guard, Alec Burks, and then Noel, who had a very good game for us, comes over and gets the block. We get out, we go in transition, but we had a big fail right here. Schroeder tried to get Noel, but it couldn't work. Here it is again, another block from Noel. And then we get the ball out in transition, and Baisley is able to go coast to coast. He misses, but Noel finishes up for him and does his thing. Again, Baisley in a pick and roll, gets to the rim, misses, but then follows up with his own finish. I just like the way Baisley worked this game. Again, great team defense. Noel drops back for the cut for D'Lo, and then Baisley, good D, but he just young, got to get stronger, gets put in the basket. And another play right here, something y'all gonna see another time during the game. Another pick and roll, Baisley gets it, great lob pass. That's the type of basketball we want to see from Baisley. That playmaking, I feel like he can play make out of that pick and roll very good. When he's not attacking. And then here we just see D'Lo is just playing with Teague at this point. It's just a bigger guard, too much fatigue to handle when he knocks down the three. And then again, like I just said, another time, there it is, Baisley right out there in the post, throws it right up to Noel, and they good. Then you'll see right here, Steph is looking at Baisley. They're about to call a timeout. Look at Steph. He's looking at Baisley out of the corner of his eye, like, who the hell is this new guy? This kid can hoop. This right here is just good team defense. You're going to see Baisley again. But everybody right here. Good defense, good defense, good defense. T getting into Curry. Should get up a little close because he does have range from out there. And this is my favorite play of the possession. Baisley's out there. He's able to switch. He makes Burks bring the ball all the way back there. And then he has to heave that shot. And then he gets the ball. He goes coast to coast. Is exactly what I'm trying to see and trying to develop out of him. But then this happens. That's why we got to get that playmaking a little bit more up. Because plays like that happen quite a lot. But all in all, I still like the effort. Then right here, Curry comes around. Boom. He gets us. Curry was real tough to defend. We did a real good job, but he still made a lot of tough shots and still gave us 29 points, I believe. But we played very, very good team defense against the entire Warriors team. And right here is another turnover from Baisley. Just trying to thread that needle. Bad foul by Wiggins, but that's just a bad pass on my part. But the playmaking going up will give him that pass. Again, bad defense from Teague. But luckily Curry misses. But still, that's just bad defense. We got to clean up on that. But mostly my young guys, they didn't really have hiccups like that for the most part. But guys like Teague and whatnot, here's Wiggins, open three. Knocked it down off the offensive rebound from Noah Vonleh. Real good energy guy for us so far. And then here's another possession of real good team defense. Even Teague. Teague is up on Curry. He can't really handle him, but he's still staying in the picture. So Curry isn't too much free. Ferg tries to beat the screen. Noel helps him, but then boom. One quick move gets him. Ferg got to improve on that, but for the most part, I liked what I seen on that one. This move right here is a move that Wiggins did a few times this game, and it was very, very, very good. And this is the type of moves we want to see from him. Coming into a new situation with us. It's the pick and roll, snake dribble, and then pull up across the lane. Very, very tough shot, but he made it, and he has that type of potential to do that. Shea in the game now, and you can tell the difference in defense with him. He led the defense right into Adams, forced Curry to pass. We get out in transition, but Ferg and Wiggins, they just had a hiccup, man. Too much passion, too unselfish. But I still like that D from Shea and Steven Adams. You can just tell the difference in defense when Shea is out there opposed to Teague, which is why I showed a couple of clips where Teague wasn't all the way doing his job. There's a tough finish from Shea. He had a bunch of those. Yeah, I'm liking what I saw from Shea out of this game, man. Very, very good. Here's Ferguson with the tip. Boom, good poke, but then Curry made it. Curry is just that type of guy, man. You can't really give him any opportunities. You got to make sure you seal the deal. And then here's Shea after just hitting the tough finish. Comes off the screen from Adams. Boom, another finish over 3 Warriors. Really, 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 really good finisher. And then Curry right there makes him pay. Even on Shea, Curry is just that good. He's that good right off the shot. Then after that play, you look. Shea said, okay, I gave him up to 3. Now he's his shadow. Forces Curry to pass. All on him, denying him. Boom, good defense from Adams. Very, very good defense. Shea picks up that quick. And then Wiggins gets out here and he misses the 3. But I'm just glad to see he was taking it. That's the type of stuff we want to see him do. But then he makes up for it. Draymond right there makes him pick up his dribble. Now Curry sees a double coming and he forces him to dribble back, and now it's a backcourt violation. So I like that from Wiggins. And then that possession right there earned Wiggins the opportunity right here. I said after Wiggins made that play, I had to give him the end of the half ISO. And he does a very good job. This is why we got him, because he can come to our team and be the guy that does this consistently. He's going to have the opportunity to do that. Good finish at the half, ISO, one-on-one, top of the key, spread out, let him do his thing. He's going to have the opportunity night in, night out to do that for our team throughout the 82-game season. Might not have had the opportunity as much in Minnesota with Cat being there, but that's what we have. And we lead them in every category except steals. Yeah, they got 3 more steals than us. But for the most part, we played hell of a half against them. Right here, we're going to get Ferg. Ferg is going to start to turn up, come out of the second half doing his thing. Wiggins, ISO again out of the half. Try to get him in the post. Couldn't really do anything against Robinson. Bigger body. Ferg says, let me get that screen. Then boom, slight space, pull up for the green 3. I like that from Ferg. Then right after he did that, now he's excited to play defense, and this is the potential that he has. Pokes it out of D'Lo's hands, forces the turnover right after he hit a three. That is the type of potential that Ferguson has. That's why I'm going to be real hard on him and want to see a lot out of him, because I know he has that type of potential. Then right here, another possession. Just great team defense. I mean, we just everywhere. Adams in the passing lane. Adams had a great game. Adams played so well. I was like, man, I might not be able to trade him. Wiggins got to make that, but he steals it and gets the finish, so he made up for it. I really like that steal too. We had a couple of those. Then right here, you're just gonna see Shea. Shea is just Curry's shadow. He just Curry's shadow this whole possession. Boom, bodied him up. Look, denied him the ball. Steven Adams dropped. Kevon Looney wasn't ready to shoot the ball. Shea is still a shadow. Good D from Noah Fonley. Draymond couldn't finish. And Ferg gets out in transition with the tough finish. I liked it. This next possession is also another example of what we want to see from this young team. Just another great defensive possession. Unfortunately, it didn't turn out the way we wanted it to turn out. But look at Shea, still putting pressure on Curry. Ever since Curry hit that three on him, he just was motivated to not let it happen again. And that's just great team defense, but it's a bailout and one finish for Draymond. Not how we wanted to finish, but it's okay. Wiggins forced to put up that shot. Steven Adams gets the steal. Then boom. It turns into my man, a Ferg three. Another green for him too. Real good release. Really, really good release. Then right here, one of my favorite players so far this series, Baisley, just working out of the post. Just an incredible finish. We were able to get Jaime in the game. Got him out there in transition. He was able to get him a little dunk. But back to one of my favorites again, Baisley, working out of that post. After the first half, was doing a lot of good passing, then he just finishing. So he was passing in the first half out of the post, giving lobs. He had about 3 lobs. And then was able to do some finishing. Then boom, here's another one. Pick and roll score. Very, very, very good score right there. I like that. T was able to come in and do some things too. Boom, off the dribble. Bang. Step back, pull back, jumper. We like it. I like it because I think T is going to finish the season with us. So I want to see him do that. And T came back right here and had another good player and one finish. Him and Curry were going back and forth. I'm only showing our highlights, but him and Curry was going back and forth after that. And then I was just happy to see, him go back and forth with him. And then in the fourth quarter, Wiggins just started to heat up. Here's Darius Baisley, assist of the game to Noel. Like I said, first half out of the post. But yeah, like I said, Wiggins began to just heat up and take over the rest of the game. Here's again, Wiggins, boom. Finish at the rim with a green. I love it. Then down here, D'Lo was kind of solid, but D'Lo just didn't shoot the ball enough. But we played really, really good against him. CT struggling, but he missed. Then we get out in transition, and again, Wiggins was all about the fourth quarter at the end, and he ran it up. Wiggins finished with about 31, as you can see, he had 17 at that point before he got that dunk. So he had about 14 points at the end of this fourth quarter. Wiggins again, right there in transition, gets another easy dunk. And then, like I said earlier, this play right here that he did is incredible. This is the type of development I want to see. Again, pick and roll, snake dribble, and go around the lane and have a jumper. Adams with the putback again. Very good game from Steven Adams. A lot of putbacks, a lot of rebounding. He made me not want to trade him, man. I don't know what I'm going to do with Adams when he's playing like this. It's hard to trade a guy who's being an anchor for us like this. Shea, good finish. But Noel also had a good game. So I might feel a little bit more comfortable knowing I have Noel. And then right here, I love this play. Just good team basketball. We moving the ball. He don't have it. Behind the back from Adams. Wiggins hit the 3. And that's how we end the game. Wiggins has 31. Great team effort. Great game for us.